Well, alrighty there, old YouTube. Haven't made a video in a minute. I guess you can understand why. Fall is here, and weather sucks, and it's freaking cold. Alright, here we go. Barrett Boys off-road here. Once again, I have not made a video because it has been raining. Freezing rain, I think. And some other weird weather. Plus it's been cold as balls. So here we go. What I've done since we last talked, I think I was talking about the front shackle reversal being done. As you can see, the front bumper has been mounted back up. I did add that piece of trim on the bottom right there, which I found at the junkyard for pretty cheap, for like $5. I was pretty ecstatic. The only tear in it is right here. But I don't care. But no, I've ran a weld on the top of, oh Lord, I ran a weld across the top. You can't see it right now, but I have painted it. And the rocker guard is definitely working its magic on there. She don't run right now because the batteries are shot. They're Napa batteries. They're supposed to be a year old from when I bought them, but you know how that happens. Somebody tells you one thing and there comes another. Alright, another thing I did, see these little pieces of trim here, fender trim? Yeah, I actually went around and installed all four. There's one right there, there's one on the other side. Just self-tapped the crap out of it because I wasn't wanting to match the screws up at all. I think probably about my first or second video I talked about how these were loose as nails, but now they're on there now. Well, that one rattles, but they're straight too. I mean, look at it. Well, that one's bent up just a little bit, but that's as best as I can get it. And I'm still trying to figure. I tried diesel fuel on the doors, especially this. You can probably see it better today than you can anyway. All that right there, and you know, it's just cake down here, cake down there. Tried diesel fuel, wasn't happening. Tried goof off again, and I'm just gonna send it. You know, I know this is probably a stupid thing to add to the video, but these right here, I guess you'd call it the door jam bumper things. I mean, whatever name people give it nowadays. But I think it adds to the chrome factor or whatever. But I'll show you my truck here in a minute. I probably should go get the key to the shed to show you them tires that are in there. But if anybody wants to buy a headache rack that's all duded up and whatnot, I've got a headache rack here for sale. I'm selling it for $500 because I put 7 freaking lights on the top and a light bar, and I kind of did a little good on the wiring right there. All the way down, it just comes out to this little yellow guy, and there's a posi for the light bar, whatever. Other thing that I've done to it is the rear bumper. Went to the junkyard, found one off a Bronco. The brackets were different, but I made it work. Yeah, buddy. And yeah, I mean, she cleaned up very nice and put some lights on it. They don't work because we really don't want to get underneath there and wire all that junk. But yeah, look, there's the other one right there. Da, 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 da. What else to show y'all guys? I know I was going to pertain this to just regular four-wheel drive stuff, you know, off-road junky, whatnot, whatever. So now that I got forward part out of the way and what I've done to it so far, I'm going to show you a lawnmower that I got for $100. And it was kind of done, but I've done a lot to it so far. But you know, it's right here, right next to me. Just got to move some metal. Okay, I'm going to uncover it so it looks a little bit better on screen. Grenade out. Alright. Wait. Well, I'll do it. Sweet. Let's walk over here. Let's get it in the good view. Yeah. Well, look. There it is. I've got dinky tires on it for now. I've got the 35 sitting all the way back there. And yeah, I fixed the steering on this lawnmower. I completely redone the rear end suspension. Front end is junk. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to extend the frame from right here, probably about to right here, so it makes the wheelbase a whole lot better. And there's the new axle. That engine's going on a snapper, but I think it's a beautiful day to show off a truck. What do you think? I mean, I had a lot of people asking me about why I wasn't making videos, and like I said, the weather was crap, and the day is actually pretty nice. I mean, really nice. America, fuck yeah. I know, just rambling right now, but I can't remember the name, but we got to talking about why I wasn't making a video, and I was going to talk about showing the brush guard, mounting it right over there, and showing more about the shackle reversal, all that kind of stuff. And let me remind you that the conversion is the most simplest thing if you just put the factory stuff back underneath the two-wheel drive truck. Because I mean, the leaf spring purchase, the frame is basically the same. It's just like I said on the front right over there, the shackle reversal has to be put in because the frame horns don't have that 3/8 bolt drilled through and don't have the shackle and whatnot. So I mean, I know the guy that's going to provide the parts. I just got to pay $1,800 freaking dollars for everything, and I'm just not looking forward to paying $1,800. But you know, if I want a driver, she's got to be done. I really want to change the oil cooler gaskets on it, because yeah, I just want it to not have as much blow by as it does, or not white smoke as much. You know what I mean? But anyway, this lawnmower, $100 and light bar. It's pretty cool how the guy set it up. I just put a new Peerless MST 206 gearbox on the back of it. And there's the studs I'm gonna use. I don't know, can't remember what threads they were, but whatever. But what he did, I can't probably get underneath there. Wonder if you can see it. He used a carrier bearing. I don't know what it's for, but to run a piece of pipe all the way down to the top of the gearbox. Of course, you know, it's not mounted or not whatnot. But I went to Tractor Supply and they had a bunch of stuff. That little doodad on the pulley or on the input shaft down there is. Got that from Tractor Supply and whatnot. But this guy is going to have to sit a few. And I've got another truck that I just picked up that I'm going to show y'all guys as well. And down here, there's some more exhaust parts. I'm going to try and use that big piece right there and try and get it to go over the axle, take that old exhaust out and make it go over the axle like I want it to. But I think a badass picture is this right here. I mean, I took a picture a long time ago about this time of day, and I just couldn't help notice that it looked pretty cool. Yeah, right there. See, now what y'all need to understand is that truck right there is one of my dream trucks that I have been just drooling over since I was a kid. Of course, I'm a kid now, and always gonna be. But yeah, yes, I live in a neighborhood, and you could probably hear the leaf blowers going over there, and that neighbor's really bitchy. But who cares? All right, let's go show you these tires before I can get off this here tabloid. Well, we had a pig that liked to live back here, and it died. Went bye-bye. Name was Sheba. Took it to her slaughterhouse and she went bye-bye. But this is my storage unit, a 10 by 10. You know, got random wheels. Those are the rims and tires back there I'm keeping. Those are the dually rims, some wheel simulators and hubcaps, Bronco spare tire carrier and trim for it, random pieces of metal right there, and some rims that ran a fire. They are, I think, 16.5 by 10. They're pretty cool. 8 lugs too. No, these are the wheels that are going to go on that lawnmower. And I sent off some hubs to go get machined by my good buddy Ben. And they won't be back till about 2 weeks. I know that pretty sucks. But there is the turbo mower. That's another off-road build I'm doing too. I took the turbo off because I blew it up. Had oiling issues. So, oh well. There's a snapper. It needs an engine. That's what that engine's for up there. Gravely runs mint. Well, let's go back up front. I think I'm going to conclude this video by saying thank you to y'all fellers out there on the old YouTube. Tripping over stuff. Thank y'all dudes and gals, fellers and hee-haws on the old YouTube for sticking with me. I know I'm not making progress on this big guy, but I will. And it's just gonna take time, my man. And dudes and dudettes. And yes, I am from Tennessee. Somebody asked about that too. And yeah. You know what's funny? I know people don't mention this stuff a lot, but this is probably the only channel I've had that actually started getting subscribers. And no, I'm not no big about subscribers and shit and whatnot. I'm just doing this to help people out. People that are addicted to trucks just like me. And maybe lawnmowers. But yeah, I've got a bad addiction to vehicles. I bet a lot of you out there are too. We all have a nice evening. This is a really cold morning for me. I don't even know how cold it is outside. It's probably... we'll figure it out here in a minute. But, oh, black cat. It's right over there. I know, squirrel. But, yep, I know this is a long ass video. Bear with me now. I'm gonna make another video today about something else. I might make it about my truck just to let y'all know what I drive on a daily. So, there she is. She is groovy. And I mean groovy. She is sexy in the daytime. Alright, dudes and dudettes. Barrett Boys Off-Road out.